I like that we literally have not a single man in arms, and we're like, let's focus on the army and get them some experience.
Yep.
We're just gonna buy these stacks of books. Eventually, someone can read them and gain their juicy knowledge.
Trotsky out here just moving one set of documents from a filing cabinet to this other red-colored filing cabinet.
Oh yeah. Well, the red would make you absorb the knowledge faster.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another World War Wednesday. You're joined with the Hearts of Iron community team. I'm Mitch Man, and I'm joined by Benjamin Magnus. Hey, Ben.
Well, give me 1 second. I forgot to mute the Twitch side of things, so I was just hearing Midge on a delay.
Oh,
I know how to do
fun.
this.
Fun. Yeah, I totally did that to myself in my stream today. I literally had myself unmuted in two places, so there was an echo of me. Professionals, all of us. But welcome, everybody. So today you are going to be joining us for some Hearts of Iron for the next hour. Of course, thank you to CK for doing an absolutely wonderful job at the beginning of this. And yeah, we're going to be starting something new today. We're going to be playing as Mexico, and exploring.
I'm trying to figure out which way I need to lean to frame myself correctly right now.
well, neither of us are on stream right now. Ben.
Anywho,
Ben. Why don't you read us the brief history of Mexico, if you can read it on the screen, because I know you aren't watching a stream of my stream.
Mexico faced 2 decades of civil wars after the overthrow of the tyrant Porfirio Diaz. Centralizers fought regionalists, and peasants and socialists rallied against hacienda landlords. I don't think I'm pronouncing some of this crap correctly, but let's go on with it anyway. The battles over the roles of state versus religion came out of the annals of the Enlightenment to terrorize Mexico. Secularist government insists that it won these battles, but it is seated on a throne of debris. After Mexico is rebuilt, perhaps a different victor will have emerged. Now, which way are you planning on going with?
I don't know. I don't know which way we should go with Mexico. I've been sitting here and going, do we bring Trotsky in? Do we try to get Trotsky into Mexico?
That's the natural inclination.
I think that's the thing that a lot of people will do. But
it's too bad there's not a bear available.
Yeah, it's very, very sad. Maybe we should just get actually, maybe we should just get animals for every nation mod. Maybe that's something the modded community can do. Right, so I'm gonna set the Soviets to go.
CK2 Holy Fury.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, I'm gonna set the Soviets to be historical in case we do want to go for Trotsky. Everyone else can be random.
I mean, I'd just like to say that I did not work at Paradox when CK2 Holy Fury was being made, but I would love to have been a fly on the walls for like the planning meetings. I want to shake the hand of everybody who had that idea and then approved it all the way to the top to make that happen. Because Holy Fury was just a great DLC. I just keep thinking like the boardroom meeting, sitting around and be like, okay, hear me out. The whole world is animals.
Hedgehogs named Quilliam the Conqueror.
Mm-hmm.
just
elephants, a whole nation of glitter hoofs.
Yes, horses, of course. And it's got to have stemmed from Glitterhoof, really, hasn't it? That's where it's got to have been. That's where it's got to come from, and then someone just took it too far. We are going to do the plan of Agua Prieta here, and try and get some stability, get everything going. We are probably going to descend into civil war. There's a lot of things that have to happen, and I'm cheesing it by removing the military to start off with. You heard of troops?
Okay, so here we are. We're going to play a war game, and we're just going to get rid of the army.
Yeah. Standard dictator move.
They can't be trusted, obviously.
Quite right. So we're going to have to do the plan of Agua Prieta and then try and arrest General Cadillo first, and then we've got to try and get the communists in power without annoying the Christians too much. Otherwise, we'll have 2 civil wars, which will be hell.
Man.
We'll most likely have to do at least one, but we'll try not to. We'll try our best.
And then, so, which way are you thinking about heading, north or south?
After once we're in power, we are going to bring the revolution to our fellow southern neighbors for a while. Pax Americana and the what's it called? The guarantees don't work when we're also guaranteed by America. So we've got free reign over here, really. And then we want to make sure that we're in a place that we can try and push into the United States. Yeah.
Beautiful.
America's gonna, because we start off also with no navy.
There is a cruiser.
There is a cruiser, but we also do not have the economy to pump out anything that will deal with the Pacific and Atlantic fleet of America right now. So all of our coastline would be a threat to us, as well as the border of the Sierra Madre. So yeah, we're gonna hold off on America for a little while.
Yeah,
still with the internal problems, and then go south, basically.
Sounds like a good plan. I mean, that's generally what I did whenever I played Central or South America in Hearts of Iron 3. It's just try to gobble up as many neighbors as possible to get myself an industrial base before America decided to punch my face off for, just because I was there.
Yeah, so we're going to continue down this line over here. We've got to try and arrest General Zedilio over here. But first, we got to exile the former president.
Question chat, what is the achievement this time? Did you pick out an achievement this time, or are we just winging it?
No, we just play. I'm playing on Iron Man mode because I am. But there we can try and do a sunset invasion.
Coast province Europe as Mexico. If this fashion is okay. So is there like a sunset invasion achievement in most Paradox games now?
Absolutely, yeah. And we also have the new home of the revolution, which is as Mexico put Trotsky in power and then puppet the Soviet Union.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah. Not sure if we're strong enough to do that yet, but we'll see how this goes. It seems weird that I am grabbing the Democratic Reformer right now, but the Democratic Reformer for Mexico gives 15% stability, and we need to keep about 60% stability, or the world might explode on us. So we're going to go a little bit more democratic and then go communist, is kind of my thinking. Because I think the bonuses we can pick up to like expanding our communism are greater than the one will offset the anti-democratic one.
Cool.
That's my current plan. No, it feels really weird not having an army, but basically I'm not having an army, so if I do mess up and a civil war fires, that they don't have an army either. And I can just deploy men and afterwards and be like, okay, shush.
That's valid. That's valid. If I can't have an army, neither will they.
Yeah, exactly that. We could all just shout at each other across a border for a little bit. Yeah,
that's perfectly fair. I think that's a valid strategy.
Okay, I've got over 60 stability. We might actually, right now, currently, not have. I mean, the church is also giving us 5%, and they're about to get annoyed at us. Yep, there goes the church.
Yep. Okay, it's close.
Was that stability there? Okay, let's control the army. Let's do some controls on the army. We also need to get research going. Trotsky arrives.
Hello, Fred.
He's an organizational genius. Let's invite him to join our government. Because that never goes badly. Hello, Lev Trotsky, our Red Army organizer. Army experience gain, division organization, and daily communism support. That's going to offset the communism from, the democracy. Also get us some army experience.
I like that we literally have not a single man in arms, and we're like, let's focus on the army and get them some experience.
Yep.
We're just gonna buy these stacks of books. Eventually, someone can read them and gain their juicy knowledge.
Trotsky out here just moving one set of documents from a filing cabinet to this other red-colored filing cabinet.
Oh yeah. Well, the red would make you absorb the knowledge faster.
Let's go international struggle. And that way we can get involved with the Civil War as well.
I'd just throw some troops over for the experience.
Not troops, but the Mexico actually gets a specialist button in the decision, which essentially allows you to take on refugees from the Civil War, because Spain and Mexico has ties, and that historically happened. And for that, you can get army experience, for example. So.
Wait, I just thought of something. Did you leave it on historical, or did you turn that off?
I always turn historical off.
Okay. Because I was just sitting there thinking for a second. I was like, so how we would like, what are we gonna do when things start shaking out in the major, the major bit.
Mm-hmm.
But then I was also thinking, hey, we might not know what the hell is going to go on with the world, because if historical's off, it just goes right off the rails, and we just enter Fantasyland.
Yeah, we are in Fantasyland already. Hitler is no more, for example.
You remember the last time me and you played multiplayer Hearts of Iron 4 together?
Yes, I was playing as India, and I was desynced so hard that I walked someone through the north of India into Moscow on foot, and nobody else could see it.
Nobody else noticed. I was more thinking of I was Poland, Sean was the Netherlands, and like Germany was eyeballing him really, really hard, and as his country was collapsing around him, he was begging for my help, and I was just sitting there going, no.
Yeah, because that was the last time we played multiplayer Hoi 4 together was Together for Victory, which was when India got its focus tree, and that was like, yeah, it was a long time ago now.
That was before any of us worked for Paradox, so we had more time for gaming.
Yeah, for one thing, for sure.
So when I was doing the Stellaris dev class the other day, somebody was asking in chat, like, no, this is like, don't you work for the company? Do you play the games more? I was like, no, sadly less.
Yeah.
Less time to actually play the games.
Just increase our building time. The Little Entente's reaffirmed. Who's in it? The Czechs and the Yugoslavians. And the Yugoslavians are going down the decentralization path? Which is the path that me and Mordred did together on stream. Really, really nice set of focuses down here. Where you essentially break down your country to reform stronger.
That's an unfortunate event. Try to make it easy for you to find the info.
Oh, this is an actual historical one for Mexico. It's not so we have that's capitalism, or we can end the exploitation of workers in the oil. The exploitation is unethical. Let's annoy everyone by trying to take over the oil companies.
I was gonna say I'd go with the PP there as well.
Yeah, that stability is looking mighty. Oh, Carlists, four-way civil war.
The question is, are they all at war with each other?
Yes.
Oh, delightful.
Yeah, Spain is a hot mess right now. I actually feel like we might not end up in a civil war right now. I'm not. Don't quote me on that, but try and get down to Spanish Civil War refugees. There'll be a lot of those. Can we change our economy at all? Yeah, we can. I would love to go to partial though. We need 25 war support for that. Yeah, we're currently not having our own set of civil wars because we have over 60% stability. And we're not having a second Mexican revolution right now, so that's also good. We're stable enough that we're not falling apart.
Zaw.
For now.
Mm.
For now.
So which country do you think you've played the most in this, Alex?
Either America or the UK.
Oh, lame.
I like a nation that can sort of. I like to be able to like sit behind a the navy, and just defend kind of that way. Like micromanage troops where on a front where I can control it. Like, not. I do not have micromanagement skills. I am not very good at micromanagement. Full stop. And it's why, for example, like. If I'm playing a game that requires micromanagement and it's a team game or whatever, I'm normally the person in the middle because I struggle to focus on multiple flanks at once. Anything coming in front of me, I'm fine. But if I have to look at multiple places at once, I roll over quite hard. So Trotsky's in charge.
I've watched you play like competitive Company of Heroes 2, where you're constantly just like all over the place, you know, a million clicks a minute.
True.
So in that game you could handle, or is it more because
no? It's
like,
even in that I struggle.
So you can focus
yeah,
on
exactly. You'll notice the games we lose are normally the ones when I'm on a flank.
So if you spot on the left or the right side of your team's start location, route against.
We actually talk, and my team go, should we switch? Should we not put Midge on the flank? Like
over here, over there.
Like, I'll deal with the initial phase, and then when I can get a retreat base in a different location, we'll switch me. Okay, so the CoPro has in. Ooh, we're not getting a United Chinese United Front. In fact, Communist China has joined with Japan to invade Standard China. We got to support the Spanish left buttons.
I was about to say you gotta make a choice now. Which left?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Which left? Both.
Whoa.
That actually work?
I think it did.
Because you clicked them on the same day? So they technically finished at the same click, or the same tick?
Oh, look, we're just getting... yummy. Yummy XP. It's working as intended currently. Let's work out. Are we gonna go mass assault doctrine, or are we gonna go? What doctrine should we go with as Mexico? Grand battle plan and rely on our infantry. We could go mass assault and, you know, do a mass charge people's army.
I do tend to do quantity over quality, so I usually would go. I would almost always advocate for just more numbers.
Okay. Let's grab a military theorist so it's a little bit cheaper.
Funny, when I was in my younger gaming days, I always went for quality over quantity. I would always take, you know, whenever I was playing, I'd want the best quality over a large number. But as I've gotten older and my luck has gotten way worse, I realized that I've got to play to I've got to play to what I know is going to happen. I know everything's going to go poorly for me. I'm going to roll bad, so I've got to just roll more.
So if we lose the weapon shipments, we gain Navy XP. If they arrive, we gain Army. Wow, this is...
How heavy of a Navy are you? Just enough to get by, or enough to smash America's face?
Enough so that they don't keep landing on our beaches. Basically, I'm probably going to do a submarine fleet. Like, we are just going to have a wolf pack that's not engaging with anything except convoys, and every time they try to land, we sink them. Because there is no way that we are going to be able to compete with the Pacific Fleet. I don't think. So I think we'll go trade interdiction and focus down the Wolfpack submarine line.
Heck out of alliance you got going there.
Mm-hmm. Right, so I don't think we're going to be in a civil war.
Yeah,
I think we've avoided it, though. Let's have that lovely picture of Karl Marx on our wall. With his voluptuous beard.
got some beard envy.
Yeah, it's a good bushy beard. Cannot deny the beard of Mark. We don't have support equipment in research. Okay.
Who needs radios?
Not even that. Who needs a medical bag? Oh no, the nationalists are winning.
No.
Heavily. But despite all that, we're still seeing Franco. That's sad. Oh well, we can mine them for as much XP as we possibly can.
Take advantage of the situation at least. I can't believe they're still holding.
It's a little bit ridiculous. We have a cavalry genius?
Woo!
The last name Escobar? I wonder if it's a relation. Oh, we don't have enough equipment stored anymore. Maybe I don't train troops then.
You milked it pretty good.
I think I'm gonna not train troops until the Spanish Civil War's over.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Just keep trying to send all our guns to Spain.
Every week a shipment of guns shows up.
Probably why they keep it on, like, alive so much. They have guns.
They're in two separate pockets. Oh no.
There it goes.
Okay. It's good while it lasted.
I mean, I will take that. We got a lot done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Between that and no civil war, it's frankly been going pretty good. You're at 83% stability now, which theoretically means you could declare a war soonish. You know, without blowing up the country.
Right, I've got a lot of people that want to join our army. Let's actually check something down here. What are the main combat widths? Need to now
Switch
the industrial plan. We also can go to partial mobilization now, which will help.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been cheaper economy laws. And go to Mexico. Mexican Ford.
I don't know if I've ever noticed that before.
I know in some nations you get certain ones, but the Mexican Ford is that's funny. It's just like I thought it would be, in Spanish, not just Mexican Ford.
I mean, if 21 is the way to go, why don't you just go straight to 42? And by that logic, if 42 is good, just go to 63.
No, but 42 is the answer to life, the universe, and everything.
It's true.
21's good because we want to, basically we do want enough divisions on the line as well. Otherwise we'll be jam-packing everybody for now. And for now we can't do that. Let's get us some state education and actually the ability to research. That will help us quite a bit. Rural schools will also help there. We have a lot of available manpower as well. I'd really like to... Now we just need, though, the industry to catch up. Hey, we've got an atheist state and we're still above 60% stability, which is fantastic. But
yeah, there was a couple. They had nines and tens were pretty common. It looks like.
But Ben, we are slowly drawing to the end of our time here this week.
1 hour streams are so short.
Yeah. I mean, we've got a lot done. It is 1939. And we are suitably Mexican. Oh, interesting. Democratic Germany.
Okay. This is indeed a world we live in.
The thing is, Democratic Germany still gets access to all the war declaration focuses.
So they can still go all...
The UK just invaded Iran. We've got Churchill early, haven't we? Yes, they've got no more appeasement. That's hilarious. So currently, Britain is at war with the Netherlands, Iraq, Iran, and the Dutch East Indies.
I was wondering what the combat in the Netherlands was.
So did I. That's why I checked Germany. I was like, hang on, that's democratic Germany, because it says the Germany rather than German Empire. I was like, so who is it? It's the British. The British have landed in Holland. Wow. Britain, the world's aggressor in this timeline.
So who do you think we should be we should be popping off the first war pretty soon?
Well, also, I've just realized from our focus tree, we've given all of South America the chance to a 0.2 on daily communism support. So they all might just flip. Which is an interesting one. But we're going to have to pretty much leave it here. Any final closing points, Ben, in terms of what we've got left planned and what you think we should do here?
I'm always in favor of doing things in the most difficult way possible. So I know you want to go south and accrue some strength. I'm always in favor of just like punching America right in the butt there if you're playing as Mexico or anything on this hemisphere. Really, just trying to knock America out of it. But I don't think we're gonna end up doing that. You're a much more pragmatic player than I am. I'm chaos.
Pragmatic, yes. Good at the game, no. But
yeah,
I think
but that's not a requirement. We don't need to be good. We just need to be internet clowns.
Yeah, that's very true. I'm just wondering if it's... Hang on, left is not leader. Let's focus. Adds Vanguard of the 4th International, which grants non-core manpower 5%. For Boulevard and our alliance, we get it. Oh, that's the puppet the Soviet Union one. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll continue our build up next time. But anyway, thank you everybody for watching this World War Wednesday of Hoi, playing as the new Mexican Republic, and we will see you next time. We've got EU4 coming up though, so don't go anywhere. And as always, thank you to the stream team for making this be able to happen. If you need any information or want to get in touch with us, the Hoi team, you can do so either on Twitter or via our Instagram or Facebook messages. Make sure you follow us on all the socials, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye now.
Goodbye.